This is in no way my attempt to justify my comic book obsession. And this story, I really, really like. Artwork, the storytelling. Hello and welcome to another episode of Pull List. My name is Travis. Let's talk about the Warner Brothers DC Cinematic Universe. Justice League Part 1 will begin filming in April and has an expected release date of November 2017. Maybe. Has everyone seen the latest Batman v Superman trailer where Batman just busts in at the beginning and just beats up all those guys? It's this really intense, amazingly choreographed action sequence. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Well, nearly a year ago, DC and Warner Brothers announced that they were probably going to come out with a Batfleck-helmed Batman solo film which would come out anytime between now and 2020. And then it was released that they were aiming for a 2018 release date. But now, after seeing reactions of fans to that Batman v Superman scene of Batman bursting in and beating up all of those guys and people freaking out about how amazing it looks, there are reports saying that the studio is considering doing the Batman solo film before the Justice League film in order to establish a better tone. The studio has some concerns on how Batman v Superman will possibly be received by fans, and they didn't really think that Batman v Superman is the springboard that they wanted it to be. And so they go back to their gritty golden boy Batman. They always come back. But of course, this is just hearsay. It's just studio rumors, bloggers talking about very respected sources leaking information. You could just take it as you will because nothing's really been announced. Like, they're literally starting to film the Justice League in like less than 2 months. So that looks like it's happening, but also Batman v Superman comes out in a month, so maybe that will throw a wrench in the gears of whatever they're planning on doing. I don't know, it's just one of those we have to wait and see games. And this was just announced, when Batman v Superman comes out on Blu-ray, it will have an R rating, which at this point in the game, I feel is a very smart move, because they could sort of be following suit with Deadpool, seeing how much money Deadpool raked in with an R rating, but also making it comparable to a PG-13 theatrical release. There will be hundreds of thousands of people who will watch the rated R Blu-ray just to see the differences between the two films. The PG-13 theatrical release of Batman v Superman is 2 hours and 31 minutes long. The R-rated version, according to the studio, is about 3 hours. That's a lot of extra content. At any rate, the PG-13 Batman v Superman opens up exactly 1 month from today, so we'll get to see how critics and fans respond to this, if it's actually going to change anything in the Warner Brothers DC Cinematic Universe, and we'll be able to see how it sets up things for future films, considering that Wonder Woman is aiming for a 2017 release date. In the comments down below, let me know your thoughts of Batman v Superman since we're only 1 month away. The last trailer, it's actually making me more excited to see this movie. I wanted to watch this movie, and the first couple trailers were just like, what? There were just a lot of things that I didn't understand why Warner Brothers and DC decided to go certain routes with storytelling. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, that's it for this episode of The Pull List. My name is Travis. Thank you for fueling my comic book obsession, and you will see me soon.